Hey, yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're doing something a little bit different, but something I'm so freaking excited to do. And that is we'll be breaking down the newest trailer of Transformers Rise of the Beast. Oh my god. That feels so good to say, man. Like, I feel like Transformer fans, like it's finally like our time. Like 2023 is gonna be a fantastic year. And to kick things off, we got a trailer for Transformers Rise of the Beast in cinemas June 8th, 2023. Hopefully no more delays. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So at the beginning, you do see, some text saying for millions of years, you have our world has, transformed, but something else has awakened. And then of course you see Monkey Prime, Optimus Prime one, man, he looks really good. And it looks like they're in some type of jungle here. I'm assuming this is going to be like probably the mid part of the movie. Could be early part, but I'm assuming this movie is going to be pretty long. There's a lot of stuff to cram in this movie in terms of like plot and stuff. And from this 2-minute teaser trailer, there's so much to just unpack here. So you see Optimus Primal in front of the two main human characters, and then you see Optimus Prime come in, and he has his blaster saying "Stand down." It looks really good. The CGI looks really off, I gotta say, in the beginning of this trailer, but obviously with other like Transformer movies, the CGI usually gets polished up here, so I'm not too worried about it. And Optimus Prime design here looks really interesting. In my honest opinion, I think it's a little bit of a downgrade compared to what we got in the Bumblebee movie. I think that was just peak. He does have a mouth again, so take that for what you want. I don't mind him having a mouth if it's done right, but this just, I don't know, it's not doing it for me. And there's a lot of like gray on him instead of like red and blue. Obviously there's red, but it's like red, gray, and like this like faded out blue. Not the worst Optimus Prime design out there, but definitely a downgrade. But I don't know how you could have topped the Bumblebee movie design for Optimus Prime. So you see him, and then say, Prime will say he's not the enemy, and then Optimus Prime, driving on a bridge, and you kind of, I don't think people picked up on this part here, but you see lights flickering. So this is probably towards some point of like almost the final climax of the movie, because we're gonna get into why the lights and stuff are flickering, and almost as if there's like some type of storm happening. Then you see Bumblebee returning. Bumblebee, he's in the Camaro, and I mean, oof. I mean, you can't go wrong with Z28 Camaro, man. I mean, it's so good. And then you see the Porsche. Is that Jazz? No, it's Mirage. And I mean, I gotta say that the scene here of like the cop chasing, Mirage, and I totally forgot the main characters' names for this movie, but I'll put it up on the screen. It really brings me back to the Bumblebee movie design, where they had also the police chase scene with Charlie and Bumblebee, and this seems like really cool. Like you see Mirage transform in reverse to like now driving in front of like you know what I mean? Like that's really cool. That's really interesting. I don't think we've seen that before. And then of course you see Mirage put up the holograms, which is interesting because Hound, for the most part, in like G1 and older stuff, Hound had the holograms and Mirage would be able to teleport. I'm not complaining here. I think this is a good, cool ability to have for Mirage. But this is interesting, and you see 5 Mirages on a freaking police chase scene. Is so cool, so awesome. Then you see this shot right here where you see Bumblebee in this like roll cage type thing, dude, and you see Cheetor, dude. Like, oh my god, I know some people don't like the Porsche, like the proportions on like the Maximals. I like it. It's just, there's just something that's just so cool, and like kind of like a good goofy looking way of just a big ass like cheetah right by a Camaro. It looks really cool, and Cheetor looks dope. All the Maximals look dope. I believe this is Air Razor 2 on the bridge scene, and if you zoom in a little bit, I'm pretty sure you see Optimus, which I'm assuming they are fighting Scourge. I want to say this is the first fight, but I don't think this is the first fight. We'll get into the first fight soon, a bit in the trailer. However, I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure this is like the second. I think this is like round 2, And then towards the end of the trailer, I'm pretty sure that's round 3 of like Optimus and the Maximals against the Terracons. But also too in the scene, you do see, I believe that's Optimus again in the back, just kind of getting messed up, and you see Mirage. And then this is a Battle Trap too, who's also a Terracon, throwing a missile at RC. And Wheeljack, I don't think a lot of people know that. That's Wheeljack, and I like this take on Wheeljack, dude. I love the car for Wheeljack, and RC looks really cool too. And then so yeah, right here in the part of the trailer, we have Bumblebee jumping in front of Optimus and Scourge, and you see Bumblebee getting stabbed, and you see some energon leaking out. Yeah, I have the picture up right here. It's just this is crazy. People are really asking the question: is this like, is Bumblebee gonna die? I mean, I think so. I think this happens very early in the movie. I think this fight, I think this will be round 1. I think Bumblebee might die at the beginning, and they probably might bring him back because his alt mode is very different, right? At the beginning, he's in the regular Camaro, and then he's in the same Camaro but with a roll cage. So that might make a little bit of sense, but then again, I could be wrong. But I think this is like the round 1 fight, and Optimus just gets his, you know, the Autobots just get blindsided, and Bumblebee jumping in like he's Hot Rod, you know, to save Optimus. But you know, I don't know what happened last time that happened. And then yeah, you see like a EMP shock there towards the end of it. A lot of people miss it, and you see Scourge and Battle Trap, and Optimus is just on the floor and stuff. I'm pretty sure Bumblebee dies right there. Then we have another shot where you see Optimus, Wheeljack, RC, and Mirage, and again, there's no Bumblebee here. So yeah, and then we see this awesome shot of Rhinox, dude. He looks so cool. Maximals looks so good. Optimus transforming here. Then you see the city shot, and you see like meteors coming in. I think that's those are Autobots, but honestly, we have yet to see the Predacons in this film, and I don't know if the Predacons are gonna team up with the Terracons. I don't know if that would make too much sense, because we'll be talking about who the Terracons are in a second, and who Scourge and Battle Trap and, you know, their allegiance. And then you see Optimus Prime, you know, with the gun and the face mask, and man, that scene, just like this scene right here, just goes so hard. There's so many things in this trailer that just, it's so good. They could have literally given us like a 30-second teaser trailer, but nah, they gave us 2 minutes, which is awesome. And then the funny line of Optimus saying, "Let them come." So good. And then yeah, we go to, I believe this is round 3. I think this is like the final fight of the film here. You see Battle Trap shooting, you see Nightbird again, you see Cheetor, then you see Optimus Prime will transform, and this is one of the most amazing transformations. And if you also look in the background too, I'm pretty sure you see Rhinox and Cheetor again in their robot forms, and they look cool. Hopefully we see more of that in the film. Obviously, with like them being the Maximals, they tend to stay in their alt mode more. But man, Primal's design, like, I love it, dude. This just, it's raw, dude. It is raw. This is so freaking raw, dude. It is so nice. I love it. And then yeah, he has the twin blades, and he charges in, and he fighting the Terracons. And yeah, and then you see some type of ship in the background, or I think that's a ship. And there you go. That's pretty much the trailer. Now with the Terracons, I do want to talk about the Terracons and what I think they're, who they are. Terracons, I'm trying to remember what were Terracons a part of in like G1 and stuff. Like they formed Abominus, right? I could be wrong, but nah, Terracons are, I believe, heralds of Unicron. And it makes sense because you have someone like Scourge, and Scourge, there's 2 main, you know, forms of Scourge in Transformers continuities, and you have Scourge from Transformers RID 2001, where he's just basically like, not really an evil clone of Optimus Prime. He's not like Nemesis Prime, but basically he's a Decepticon with Optimus's body. Kind of confusing, but really cool. Scourge is really cool. And then the other Scourge that most people know is G1 Scourge, who was, but you know, he's a, you know, a reformatted Decepticon. And became a herald of, you know, Unicron. But, you know, they were heralds of Unicron, but, you know, they were still Decepticons. So, but I think these guys are just straight up just heralds of Unicron and just do his bidding. And the reason why I think that even more is towards the end of the trailer, when it says Transformers Rise of the Beast, it flips through all the, you know, Transformers insignia and all that, and you do see a symbol that looks, I mean, come on, like, it looks literally like Unicron's head. Like, I can't see it any other way. So I'm pretty sure that theory is like lock and key that they're heralds of Unicron. And I know some people don't like that should be like multiple movies type of build up, but honestly, if you're trying to compete with other movies and stuff, you might as well just like throw in the idea of Unicron, and they'll probably have a post-credit scene like showing Unicron, kind of like Avengers 1 and what they did with like Thanos and stuff. So I think Unicron will be that type of villain. So I don't think he'll actually be in this movie, but he'll have his minions running around with Scourge and Battletrap. Overall, I'm excited. And I think if you're a Transformers fan, you're also excited for this. There's so much good stuff in this trailer here. I'm sorry I got this video out a day late. But yeah, man, there's some really good stuff here. Honestly, the CGI stuff, I wouldn't worry too much about it. That's gonna get polished up. Like, this movie comes out in June, so again, I wouldn't worry too much about the CGI looking like how it is. I still think Optimus Prime's a little bit of a downgrade though, man. But yeah, not the worst design out there. And the Maximals look amazing so far. So I would love to know your guys' thoughts on the trailer. Do you guys enjoy it? Are you guys excited? Do you guys have you know, is faith restored for the Transformers movies and stuff? Let me know. Leave your thoughts down below, and leave a like if you're new, and subscribe if you guys like this type of content. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, take care.